All right, guys, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit that like, share, subscribe. Back on Madden 25. We're gonna finish off the last game of the season on here. Let's get it. Yeah, y'all. We got Tyreek hurt, bruh. But all right, we back. Yeah, we got the Dolphins and Dome.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Dolphins and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson.
We lost. Fortunately, we lost Tyreek Hill. We had to circle all freaking goddamn week, bro.
Regular season kickoff.
In week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kohu.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with Johnson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. We'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason at the end of the night. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
What the hell are we
hear
doing?
that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua, gonna give it to Achan. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to... On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Now, faking the give. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Johnson. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. One more time with Johnson. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Johnson. And this time he's in. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown Saints. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints are back in this one. It's 17-7. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Off play action, it's Tua. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Third down and 9. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a...
And he's in! Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 1st down, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On play. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has him. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Jets who have the lead with that one getting close to halftime. Nick Boyle has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Brian Robinson, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Eagles seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Mike is going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. In motion, it's Waddle. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown Saints. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Fake. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing is Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. This one to the tight end, Smith. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
He'll try to run for it with Johnson.
Yo, what's up, Bonta? What's going on? How you doing, bud? Hope you're having a good day today.
Behind the line of scrimmage, it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have...
How you doing, Vontae?
So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Trying the left side, it is Johnson. So, 3/4.
Happy Saturday. Yep, Saturday afternoon.
You're watching the NFL.
Or Saturday morning.
Sports.
Yeah, it's afternoon now. Sure, son. Get that like on the way in. Hope you're having a good evening.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. That's catch 3.
Yeah, pretty good.
Just on this drive.
Going good.
Gets
Okay.
his team a 1st down.
lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead.
6
But
o'clock
at the
or
same
that.
time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score again.
Yeah, I just wish all the time different. The times are the same for everybody. Like the time difference, the time on time zone difference is stupid as heck. It really don't make no sense, to be honest with you. It really should be the same for everybody all across the world, everywhere.
Overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you got the Miami Dolphins tour, hot tour. Oh man.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua. That is brought in.
Wow, fucking bomb.
And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, they go with Spears. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. A run up the middle, Spears. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
At this point, the
Let's
game
get
it
it.
really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a
Alright,
huge
two-minute
first
warning.
down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and
Last
finish this
game of
one
the
off
season.
after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A give left side here for Johnson. And they bring him
Let's
down,
go.
but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Oh shit! Wrong play.
Here's
Wrong
a
play.
2nd and 6.
Wrong play.
Once again, it's Spears.
Blocked.
And
Blocked
nothing
down.
on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Ain't it.
Twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll drop to throw.
Let's go.
He's
Ooh.
got a man.
Bang
That's
in.
complete. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's
200.
been outstanding.
Let's get him
That
200.
goes good
Fuck
for
it.
a 1st down.
Third
And a
downs,
touchdown.
Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. He'll drop to throw.
There you go.
And
Let's
this is
go.
gonna be a touchdown.
Ooh.
They are going to extend the lead
Yeah.
here in the
Give me
final
some.
minute of play.
Give me some. Give me some. Let's go,
And it's
baby.
exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown,
He
Mike,
moved in that starting
should all
position
just
right there,
seal this
folks.
victory away.
We should have moved in that starting position right there. Job on the season, boys.
Groupie now for the extra point. He's got
Hey,
it.
thanks, Madden.
And the Saints are gonna extend
We was
their
down
lead.
like 17-0 at the 2nd quarter. They threw a costly pick 6, fumble. They scored
So the kickoff team out there
But we came all the way back to win it. to end the game, end the season. I
This
mean,
one taken at the 7.
we came all the way back to win it. Yo, what's up, Gamer Kid? Start calling me Comeback Warrior.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. As the offense running.
Yeah, I
at a
couldn't stop
high
that quarterback,
efficiency
but I
throughout,
found the
and we'll
defense.
try to sustain it here down the stretch.
How you doing, Gamer Kid? Shout out to you, man.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. Tua now on 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Play action. Tagovailoa. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To throw is Tua. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So this one, a win for the Saints.
I'll hit that like on the way in. Last game of the season, folks.
Division champions. In a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and
Bullshit,
our
man.
team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
I couldn't stop him in the first quarter.
NFL on EA Sports. Follow us.
But he picked that
on
right
X
defense.
at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners. As we say, so long from New Orleans.
Bullshit, bro. We came back and won it. I still won't be in that number when the Saints go marching in. Get it? You hurt now. 4 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. Dislocated elbow, broken ribs. Bruh. Can't catch a break. Yeah, we third and finished third on in the NFL. Saints and Panthers and the Panthers in the playoffs. Sheesh. Probably play that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll play that tomorrow. Oh shit, no, ooh, boy. Yeah, we'll play it tomorrow. What are we doing? What are we doing tomorrow? Let's see this. We might play that now. Dangerous teams, read it down. Let's play that now. Fuck it. Oh, let's play it now. And we're gonna be out. And we're not gonna have Tyreek Hill, man. Fuck that jerseys.
The NFL playoffs are here.
Playoffs.
This matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Saints next on Madden Football.
Yeah, you know it, Vontae. I like fucking play that now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least 1 playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
Reeled in by the tight end Smith. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now it's Johnson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to take
Let's go.
all the way home. Roshan Johnson.
Hey, ladies, want the black? Appreciate you stopping by.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening.
Hope you have a good rest of your evening.
Mike, anytime you can create
Let's
explosive
go.
plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. And if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A second down throw for Young. He's got that complete to Knox. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't complete.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A run here with Johnson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Saints are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is
Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Returnable from the 17. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll run with Johnson. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Hey, yo, Blood, what's up, the Blood Dragon? How you doing, man?
Offense becomes a
Appreciate
lot
you
more
stopping by.
restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and
And that like button on the way in. Hope you're having a good Saturday.
Put all of our eligibles
Shout out to you,
and
Blood
let the
Dragon.
quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Throw across his body is complete. The Panthers will take their first.
Same here, chilling. Just chilling
26 seconds until
on a sunny afternoon.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Young. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case,
Halftime,
he is
folks,
so used to being able
of the
to have
NFC
more time
wild card
with his feet.
playoffs, first round.
Give his targets more
New
time
Orleans Saints
downfield to
21,
uncover. In this case,
Carolina
nothing
Panthers 7.
materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Caleb Williams, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. We saw a solid first half out of running back Roschon Johnson. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams
Hey, thanks, bro.
We welcome you back
for the second half.
Quarter
And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico.
Defending our Super Bowl
whose season continues
championship
on to next week. One
begins.
half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock
Ball
gets
start.
sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Young. They'll be forced to just
Nice
throw
stop
it
for the Saints.
It's incomplete. Punting time for the Panthers.
I'm like a pack of wild dogs.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been from the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is
that would have been good. Oh, we're going for it. That would have been good.
Just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant.
There you go.
This defense knows they gave him one. And they let him off the hook.
And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for
nice blocking up front.
Field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 36 yards.
Warrior is in the zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Damn.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to throw.
Let's go.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Saints.
Pushes on a roll.
Shining in this postseason
Gregory
spotlight.
push.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And rocking at number 81, Terrell Owens. He said that's his favorite receiver. So it's Warriors. Get your popcorn ready, baby.
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. It's up and good. Saints will
NFC wild card
extend
playoffs.
this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Blitzing all
Makes their way
game
back out to
long.
the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Young. He's got that complete to Knox. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Young.
We'll take the field goal.
Incomplete.
We'll take the field goal.
You can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options.
To keep him out of the end zone for the rest of the game. That's the game plan.
Perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Well, quarter, folks.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A give, and here's Johnson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Johnson. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw.
Do that! Why did I do that?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
Oh, God, I want that back.
We all know one play.
I should have ran it.
Between winning and
I should have ran it.
Now, after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll go left side here and complete this one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Oh, man.
Back to throw. Young. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. And the Panther 1st down. On 1st down is Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion. Going right. On 2nd down, Young. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. That is caught at the 3. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just let him score.
Back corner of the end zone.
Damn, bro. Just let him get that lead up. Just let him score. What are we doing?
The extra point, up and good. The Panthers are able to cut the deficit.
What are we doing?
28-17. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances.
Run the ball the rest of the way.
This was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
We don't care. Run the ball the rest of the way.
To work with, it is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Johnson. There he goes.
Let's go.
Inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
On first down, right back to Johnson. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Johnson.
Boom.
And
Come on,
we'll
man.
see a timeout used
Come
by
on.
the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57.
Gotta go here.
to
Gotta
in
go
the
here.
game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He'll look to
Why
throw.
not?
He'll look middle.
Let's go.
He's got his man
Let's
complete.
go.
And he
Why not
gets
go
that
for it?
for
You
first
kidding me?
down. So they roll the dice
You
on 4th
kidding
down
me?
in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Oh, let's go.
Here's a run.
Dang it. Let's go. Let's go. Moving on to the next round of the playoffs.
His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Get in there, son.
Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good.
That's a bad man.
Open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good, but you can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And
Let's
his offense is
go.
going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in
Wait
this
till
game
Tyreek
to
Hill
pull
come
any
back.
sort of comeback.
The Saints offense ready to come back out.
Yo, what's up, some more gaming? Appreciate the like.
Now from the 36.
We are in NFC playoffs.
Now faking the give. A pass complete there to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance.
He gonna finish it off with a touchdown.
Also comes with a first down.
Bush said, I got you, Tyreek Hill.
So you find
I got you, Tyreek
defensively a
Hill.
little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least
Let's go. I got you, Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow
Running
him
back
down
Johnson
has
got
worked
3
like this
touchdowns.
defense.
Receiver got 3 touchdowns. Bush got 3 touchdowns.
It doesn't matter. This guy is
He holding
having
on to
his
that ball,
way,
folks.
and he's having a day.
Grouping
He holding
now
on to that
for
ball.
the extra point.
Up in the hill at Perry spot. Up in Perry on the right
Saints are
side.
able to extend the lead.
When he'll come back. By the time he come back, hopefully he'll be in a Super Bowl. I won't be in there no
So the
more.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Panthers
Fuck it, they
offense
can't stop
ready
it.
to take over once again.
Keep coming.
They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again.
I think I got the
It's
defense now.
Second and 10. Now Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Split the ball,
It's
bruh.
incomplete. On now is the punt team.
Split the
from
ball, bruh. All right, that's it, folks.
They'll come up here first and 10. Victory formation here as he's
Shout out to
down
everybody
to
came
a-
through. Make sure I hit that like on the way in and out, folks. The Saints are moving on to the second round of the playoffs. 42-17 over these Carolina Cardiac Cats. Blaine Heller had himself a game, throwing 3 touchdowns to Bush, even though he had a pick earlier. Johnson running back, 3 touchdowns. Defense had themselves a hell of a game.
For our entire team. I'm
All
Mike Tirico.
over, y'all. He
This
wasn't
has been a
running shit.
presentation Of the NFL on EA Sports. The
Go
Saints
marching
are
in.
winners. As
Oh,
we
when the
say,
Saints
so
go
long from New
marching
Orleans.
in into the second round of the playoffs. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. That's how we doing it. How we doing the chat? Damn, here we got 3 more weeks, man. Everybody should be healthy by the time we reach the Super Bowl. Who we got? Who we got? The Bears. And we get a rematch. We remember last year. o'clock while we get our rematch from last season. We almost didn't, but we didn't. Man, wait for it. Let's see. Oh, this is a clutch one right here. We're gonna have to save this one. Oh, we can only hope the Packers beat the Eagles. But the Bears, bro, the Bears. Yeah, I sure as heck don't want to play Kansas City again. All right. Got the Bears in the dome, folks. I think 12-5 too. All right, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely would be back. It's an 8 o'clock game. Shit, we might do that game tonight. Might do that game tonight afterwards. We'll see. Oh, we do it tomorrow. Yeah, make sure you hit that like on the way in and out. Hit that subscribe. We'll be back. Same word time. Same Coffee Word channel. Coffee Word signing off. Peace.